Thank you, Mr. President Pro Tem. I rise for a point of personal privilege, introduction of guests in the gallery.
Please.
Thank you, sir. You know, I just heard that prayer, and I appreciate the pastor that came in, and in that prayer he just said that there's people in this world that find a need and fill it. And not every day we run across heroes, average people that go above and beyond their call of duty and do good for the general public and the city that they live in. So today I would like to honor Officer Greg Mills. If Greg Mills could stand up, please. Thank you, sir. And his beautiful wife, if she could stand. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for the impact that you've had in Glendale, and I want to read a legislative recognition honoring you, sir, for the tremendous work you have done in the city of Glendale regarding the homelessness issue. Now, I know it takes a team to make this happen, but you are the face, you are the front, and it's in your heart to help people get on their feet. The homeless population, you treat them with dignity and respect. And I just want to read this recognition in honor of you, sir, today. Whereas Glendale Officer Greg Mills has always been to aid the community and make the city of Glendale a great place to live and work. And whereas he has a strong dedication to assisting the homeless population in the city of Glendale and goes out every day to make a difference in the lives of those who are less fortunate, mentally ill, and drug addicted. And whereas he has spent countless hours getting to know numerous homeless citizens on a first-name basis and often knows their history, he is respectful, sensitive, and compassionate to their situation and found holistic solutions to help them out of their hardship. And whereas he educates them on available resources and has provided transportation to them to obtain services through several outreach organizations. And whereas during 2022, Officer Mills was instrumental in organizing the cleanup of homeless camps in the Gateway sector, and whereas Officer Mills treats everyone he interacts with respect and has gained the appreciation of his peers and community while building a positive reputation with the department and city leadership. And whereas Officer Mills put into action his ideas to give patrol officers additional tools to help them do their jobs by researching city ordinances in other communities to address prohibited panhandling and pedestrians in the roadways. And whereas Officer Mills presented his research to city leadership, which in turn saw the successful enactment of new city codes to address this issue in the city of Glendale, and whereas Officer Mills demonstrates that he is committed to the safety and well-being of the community, he consistently displays enthusiasm, selfless and sincere dedication, and relentless efforts while serving the community and representing the Glendale Police Department. Now therefore, I, Anthony Kern, from the Arizona Senate, do hereby recognize and thank Officer Greg Mills for his activism and that exemplifies the department's core value of respect, representing the highest standards of the Glendale Police Department. Thank you, Officer Mills. This is your day. We honor you, and let's give him a round of applause, Senators.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Officer.
President Pro Tem, if you don't mind, I just got one more little blurb.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. So Officer Greg Mills' vision has always been to aid the community and make the city of Glendale a better place to live and work. He has a very strong dedication to assisting the homeless population in our city and goes out every day to make a difference in the lives of those who are less fortunate, mentally ill, and drug addicted. He has spent countless hours, and from my understanding, it's even on your own time, sir. Thank you for that. So he has spent countless hours getting to know numerous homeless citizens on a first-name basis and often knows their history as well. He is respectful, sensitive, compassionate. Because of Officer Mills' work with developing quality and trustworthy relationships with the homeless, he was recently able to identify and later personally capture a serial rapist who preyed on both the housed and unhoused female population in the city of Glendale. That's phenomenal, sir. Thank you. Officer Mills treats everybody, yeah, go ahead. Officer Mills treats everybody he contacts with the utmost respect. And, sir, I just want to add to that. I have had so many people today tell me you're a very humble man, and I appreciate that. They say that about me, but not too often. Just kidding. Thank you for being humble, and thank you for just being the person that you are, and your wife, too. I know she's paid a price for you being an officer, and she's worried about you every day, and I just want to thank both of you. So I'll finish up here. Officer Mills has successfully prepared and introduced city ordinances that have been passed by the mayor and the city council to address several blight and safety issues in Glendale. And I'll stop there, and I do just really quick want to recognize the Glendale Police Department, the chief, the assistant chiefs. If you guys could all stand and give them a round of applause. City of Glendale Councilmember Ray Melnar, if you could stand, sir. Justin, if you could stand with the APA, Arizona Police Association. Scott Olson and his beautiful wife, Veronica, if you could stand. They are business owners in the city of Glendale. And little history behind it. He was having a really bad issue in his business at 59th Avenue, Bethany Home. We met with the Glendale Police Department. They gave us Officer Mills. And phenomenal job you guys have been doing in the city of Glendale. I know I jogged the canal. I've seen the results of what you guys do. And it's not just removing the homeless. It's getting them the services. It's showing them the respect. It's getting them the mental help. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know it's a big issue here in the Senate. I know Senator Miranda, that's a big issue with her. And we just want to thank you. So help us, educate us on how to deal with the homelessness issue because it's working in Glendale. Thank you, Officer Mills. And his lovely parents, why don't you guys stand real quick for coming down to the Senate today. We honor you. God bless you guys. We pray for you daily. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to the Senate.